After the night of deliverance, Egypt lay silent, broken by judgment, while the people of Israel began their journey toward freedom. Exodus 13 records the first steps of that journey, steps marked by remembrance, obedience, and divine guidance. The Lord said to Moses, "Consecrate to me every firstborn. Whatever opens the womb among the Israelites, both man and animal, is mine." This command was a reminder that every life spared by the blood of the Lamb now belonged to the Lord. Israel's redemption was not their own doing, it was purchased by grace. Moses said to the people, "Remember this day in which you came out of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. For by a strong hand the Lord brought you out from this place. No leavened bread shall be eaten." They were to keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread each year as a lasting memorial, 7 days of eating bread without yeast, to remember how the Lord delivered them in haste. Moses told them, "And when your children ask, 'What does this ceremony mean?' you shall say, 'It is because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt.'" Faith was to be passed down from generation to generation, not as a distant story, but as a living testimony of God's power. The Lord then led his people out, but not by the way of the Philistines, though that was shorter. For God said, if they face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. Instead, he led them by the wilderness road toward the Red Sea. The Israelites left Egypt armed for battle, carrying with them the bones of Joseph, just as Joseph had made them promise. For he had said, "God will surely come to your aid, and you must carry my bones up from this place." Even in death, Joseph believed in God's promise. The people set out from Succoth and camped at Etham, on the edge of the desert. And the Lord went before them, by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light. Neither the pillar of cloud by day nor the pillar of fire by night left its place before the people. God's presence was visible, constant, and near. Exodus 13 is a chapter of new beginnings, a people freed from bondage, learning to walk in covenant with their Redeemer. God led them with power and mercy, teaching them that freedom was not the absence of Pharaoh's chains, but the presence of his guidance. The same God who redeems also leads, through the wilderness, through uncertainty, and through the journey ahead. Next comes Exodus 14, where Pharaoh's pride rises again and God parts the Red Sea, revealing his glory and securing his people's deliverance once and for all.